You recently remove yourself from a situation. This wasn't very easy for you to do. You felt like you were in a state of confusion for some time, but you finally decided that it was time for you to remove yourself from this situation. This could have been a work environment. This could have been a relationship. This could have been a friendship, a marriage, but you finally decided to take a leap of faith and remove yourself from the situation. It is a bittersweet feeling because now you are wondering, how are you going to survive on your own? How are you going to survive? This is what I'm getting. How are you going to survive? But know that you are now in a healing phase. You are now in the healing process because your nervous system was shocked. This situation was very draining and very toxic to you. And so this is why your angels and your spirit guides really showed you a way out, and you no longer felt confused, you no longer delayed, you took the chance and you remove yourself. You may have even took a sick leave that turned out to be a permanent leave. You filed for divorce. You decided to go no contact with a toxic individual. And this wasn't very easy for you to do because you were in this situation for a very long time. So it became your normal. You were even codependent on this thing, this person, this place, because you did not know how you were going to survive without it. So now that you are free, because you are not free from this, know that you are healing now. And be very gentle with yourself. Be very non-judgmental. If you cry, if you have days where it's not as best, it's not, you're not your best. If you have moments where you are feeling lower than some, be gentle with yourself because you are healing. You are on a healing journey. You are so brave. You are so strong. And this is what you need to know, that this decision was not easy for you to make, but you did it. There were many sleepless nights. There were many confusion moments. You had so much emotions that you did not know how you were going to get through. How? But each and every single day you showed up for yourself. That is what you did. You showed up for yourself, and you should be very proud of yourself. Okay? You're going to be rewarded. Your reward for making this big decision is going to be exceedingly and abundantly beyond what you can even imagine. Because this place, this person, this thing was keeping you stagnant. It was dimming your light. It was keeping you small. And so you broke the chains. You freed yourself. And you're going to realize that you're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better. Your energy is going to be up. You're going to even start to make more money. So if this was a job that you had to leave, if this was a career that you had to leave and decide that you're going to go in business for yourself, okay, you are going to get a better job. If you were even terminated from your job, let's say you were at a job and you really didn't like it and you were thinking that you wanted to leave, and then all of a sudden you were terminated, okay? And just know you're going to get a better offer. If you decided to go on a permanent leave, you're going to get a better offer. If you decided to get a divorce, you're going to get a better partner, or you're going to get some alimony. You're going to get more than you think. So don't be hard on yourself. You did the right thing. You made the right decision. Okay, you may have even think of changing your hair color, cutting your hair, adding some extensions. You're changing yourself into the best version of yourself. And this is why you had to release yourself from these situations and these people and these things. Okay, whatever it is that you released yourself from, you are emerging from this the best version of yourself. That is what you are doing. So on this journey, this process that you are experiencing right now, be gentle with yourself. Do you know when a butterfly come out of the chrysalis, their wings are wet and so they're very vulnerable. So you're feeling very vulnerable right now to life because you have really removed yourself from a really harsh environment. And now you are transforming into the best version of yourself. So this vulnerability that you are feeling right now, it will pass. Okay, it's going to develop into your strength, right? When the butterfly is out of the chrysalis and the wings are wet and they're not able to fly, they're very vulnerable. But once they take flight and they start to fly, okay, butterflies are majestic, they're beautiful. Okay, know that you are beautiful, you are strong, you're brave, you are resilient. Okay, and it's up from here. It is up from here. All of those silent battles that you experienced, things that you did not want to talk about to people because you felt misunderstood by others, even if this was a family dynamic that you had to remove yourself from because you felt like you were the black sheep in this family. Okay, know that you are resilient. You are rising above. You have broke free because you are so strong, so brave. You're on a healing journey. You're rising above and literally beating the odds.